week 16. A week in which our playoff lives are kind of on the line. We lost two straight against the Bengals and the Steelers, which sucks doubly because those are opponents we have in common with the Texans. So that dramatically hurts our tiebreaker odds, all while Houston beat Tennessee, meaning they're still undefeated in the division. If we beat them, we're both 5-1 in the division, basically. So, all this being said, we have a very convoluted path to the playoffs that almost certainly requires a division title. There's pretty much no way to win. Oh, wait. Hang on. Bijan Robinson is killing us, and I don't know if we've got my depth chart right. Good news. Shaq Leonard is back. Bad news, Zaire Franklin got hurt again, but this time it was just a practice injury that should be 1 week. We're also going to be starting Saguna Luby over Grant Stewart. Okay. So, if the Texans beat the Browns and beat the Titans, they clinch the division regardless of what happens when we play them. If the Texans lose to the Titans, then... Oof, can't be doing that. If the Texans lose to the Titans, and beat the Browns, then we need to win one game to ensure that Week 18 decides the division. And finally, if they lose both games, no matter what we do, we just need to win against them head to head. And if we lose to them head to head, none of it matters. So that's pretty cool. And then where was there? There was another scenario. Oh, if they lose to the Browns and beat the Titans, which is pretty likely seeing how the Browns are a playoff contender, but the Titans are contending for the number... Oh, it says on there now. Okay, so yes, they lost to the Browns. I guess we're playing later than they are or something. Anyway. If we win this game, Week 18 will decide it for who wins the division. If we lose this game, we need them to lose to the Titans next week and to beat them head to head. And there's pretty much no meaning to our Raiders game unless there's like a tie in one of the games. Nice hit by Rodney Thomas. Come on, that should be an incompletion. How many guys hang on to that? Especially not whomever that dude is. I don't think that was Drake London. Mac Hollins, probably. There's a pressure. Shaq Leonard, welcome back. He gets Desmond Ridder on the cover zero pressure. He's been on IR, out 8 games. But looks good now. And that'll make it a... Come on. Oh, I thought we were going to sack him there. Instead, Ridder throws it away. Might have been in the pocket, but they're not going to call a grounding. So, it is what it is. We really need to win this game, basically, is what this comes down to. And that does not help as Younghoe Koo drills it from 50. Would have been good from probably 60 plus. And yeah, a soul for a soul at linebacker. But at least the offensive line's been healthy-ish, other than Ryan. I can't remember if Ryan Kelly's back or not. Let's take a look. He is. So that's always good to have him in. And it looks like Atlanta might be doing some kind of cover zero look. So I'm going to try to see if we can't beat him with a pass. And we've got Kylan Granson wide open. And Anthony Richardson finds him. And he's past midfield with a 28-yard gain to start this off. We've had a lot of... the trend so far is successful first offensive play, at least these past couple of games. Successful first offensive play and then a turnover. So Richardson has thrown first quarter picks in... Oof. Josh Downs gets destroyed. I looked like Lorenzo Carter was reading the toss play. It looked like he was playing pretty far inside, so I thought we could beat him out there, but we could not. Anyway, first quarter picks by Richardson in the last 4 games. I think he's had 5 interceptions in the last 2 games. So we really want to be careful with the football, especially early, as that's kind of what caused us to lose those most recent games. That being said, this part of the field, 3rd and a mile, it's kind of an opportunity to take a shot. If you throw it deep and it's intercepted, it's basically the same as a punt. So let's see what we got here. And actually, Moelle Cox looks open. He hangs on at the 32-yard line. What a throw from Richardson. And man, other than that weird reverse that I failed on, we're looking good on offense. Try a read option. And he'll play the QB, so Moss runs into the pile for a yard. Looked like if he could have gotten that cut to work, he would have had room, but just kind of got stuck. I'll bring in the RPO. Looks like they have the bodies on the left side, so this is pretty much just a read option. I'm not really going to worry about either of those outside throws, I don't think. And again, they're playing the QB. They know we like to run with Richardson, it seems. But that lets Zach Moss crash ahead for a good gain. Let's maybe try one more. 3rd and 3. Should be in range for a game-tying field goal, if nothing else, but we'd love to keep these sticks moving. We'll throw to Isaiah McKenzie, who's got the first down and then some. He's brought down at the 12 by the star safety, Jesse Bates. Good blocking by Pittman on the outside. And... I don't know. I don't feel like we've got a good chance to run here. So we'll audible to a mesh concept on first down. Roll. Fire for McKenzie again, and he's got the catch. Probably should have done an A to drag the toes, but he gets there anyway. And it looks like nobody's covering Josh Downs. So I think I'll just... take that for the touchdown. Colts lead 7-3. Pittman has been big on this drive despite not getting any catches. Every single one of the RPOs, he is out there laying really good blocks and just standing corners up. And, you know, if you put a smaller guy on the edge, somebody who can't handle AJ Terrell, can't handle Jesse Bates, those are potentially turning into TFLs. So we're up 7-3. Defense has some concerns. Atlanta is... forgot to mention this, but Atlanta is weirdly good this year. Desmond Ridder is only like a 68 overall, but he's putting up MVP numbers, and they're like 11-3. They've clinched the NFC South. They're still probably playing to try to get a bye. But, I mean, Arthur Smith has got to be a coach of the year. I mean, in my opinion, that's like to be that good with that bad of a quarterback. It's like what Dable did with Daniel Jones, but to an even greater extent. I mean, a better record than Dable with a worse quarterback than what he had in Daniel Jones. So I think this is a phenomenal coaching job. Or otherwise, I mean, maybe Bijan Robinson for MVP. No, I don't think he's been solid, but I don't think he's been that good. I think he's top 5-ish in rushing yards, but not like leading the league by a mile or anything. And there's actually a really nice throw by Ritter. Got it over me to Kadarrell Hodge. This offense, it's really 3 weapons. It's Pitts, it's London, and it's Bijan Robinson, and they really don't have a lot of other great guys. No excuses to be giving up big plays like that to Kadarrell Hodge and Mac Hollins. Madden really doesn't know what to do with Cordero Patterson. I know he's he's kind of a wild card. Let's just say that. How about we double team? I was thinking maybe double team Pitts, but I'm just going to stick with this as... Yeah. Okay. We end the first quarter with a lead. The other big story going on in the league this year is the NFC wildcards are crazy. Lions, Eagles, Falcons, Niners have all pretty much clinched divisions. Or literally clinched divisions with the exception of the Eagles, who are 1 win away from doing so. But then there are 6 teams that are all tied at 7-7 fighting for wildcard spots. So that is the Cowboys, Commanders, Saints, Buccaneers, and Drake London. He saw me coming, and he was bracing himself for the hit so much he forgot to catch it. So a gift on 3rd and short as they drop that. So 4th and 3. Gotta make it count now. They'll go back to pass, and he's got a man wide open. It's London making up for the drop. Good throw by Ritter to get it over the cornerback. So anyway, 6 teams at 7-7 that will be getting the 3 wildcard spots. Saints, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Commanders, and I thought I was gonna pick 6 that. If he plays the ball rather than the receiver, I think he does. Somehow Pitts hangs on. And I forgot. Rams and Seahawks were the other 2 teams. Gonna stop starting out. Wow. Drop problems here in Atlanta. CPU catching sliders I've been messing with for kind of a while, and it seems like either incomplete from Ritter to Mac Hollins. He was open, but just couldn't quite get a throw. I get it. You'd rather lead him too far outside than, throw too short and get picked off. So understandable miss there, I think, from Ritter. But we keep a lead, 7-6, and finally we've gone a first quarter without turning it over. So that's really good. Only a handful of passes as Atlanta possessed the ball for... Oh, nice. Dallas Flowers. Nothing but green ahead, but he gets brought down from behind. Josh Downs' only catch was a touchdown. Really kind of a big play offense we had against Atlanta on that last drive. Not too many catches for anybody. As there's Isaiah McKenzie, his 3rd catch of the day, I think. He's having a nice one, and Richardson is already at almost 100 yards. I don't know if we've seen A.J. Dillon. No wonder the offense has been looking so good. But we'll try him here. Give him a little counter run. Send Moelle Cox as a lead blocker. And wow, really good run. Not good commentary. I'm still kind of a little bit sick, as you can probably hear. Really good run by Dylan. That was pretty much nothing there, and he made 5 yards out of it. That's what you hope for when you have a guy who's that big. As there's a wide open Kylan Granson who will stiff arm his way to the 31-yard line. Meanwhile, David Onyemata hurt. Of these RPOs, I think Downs is going to get open again. Yep. And Pittman with another nice block. Josh Downs makes a man miss, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 10. Anthony Richardson, we've not asked him to make too many difficult throws. It's working out. I'm just not sure about this play. Nothing really looks great. But see what we can do. We'll roll. Oh, here we go. Can this be a rushing touchdown? Not quite. He's shoved out of bounds at the 4. Dylan on the toss. He got us 5 yards on his only carry of the game thus far. Can he get us 4 here? 2nd and 3 from the 4-yard line. Toss left to Dylan. He's going to cut inside but not do it very well. I was trying to juke and he did a spin move which kind of turned his back to the defense and pretty much ruined any hope that play had. We're going to do one of my favorite formations. Third and 5. Gun string nasty. Here we go. Richardson back to pass. He's got Cox in the flat, but he's brought down from behind by, I believe that's Anderson. Yeah. Think about going for it here, but I'm just gonna take 3 points. This way, even if Atlanta scores, we can tie it up on another field goal. I feel like this offense has been moving it really well. Other than this play, other than these, 3 plays at the goal line, really no complaints about the offense. And as long as we don't give them any big momentum swings, we should be in business. Obviously, defensively, there are some concerns. Both the run and pass defense have had some issues. There's a nice run stop, though. Alubi showing off the speed. He's got like 90 speed. He could be my new Isaiah Simmons. Or not my Isaiah Simmons. 2nd and 10. Going to use her Darius Leonard, and he's going to throw the drag route to Pitts for the first down. Very similar play to what I tried to do with Miley Cox, but Pitts just a little bit better of an athlete, I think. He's able to get 10 or 11 out of it. And now they're going to throw in the flat to Mac Hollins, who will shove out of bounds. Gain of 6. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of two passing threats and then Bijan Robinson that you really got to watch out for, and that's a tough combination to defend. It's not as simple as, put guys in the box, double team, sell out to stop the run, and then double team Drake London, and their passing attack has nothing to do because then you're still going to get beat by by Pitts. There, though, we had pretty good coverage on Pitts. Let's keep trying to put an extra safety down and mostly work with single high looks as we've gonna give up. Oh, they say he's out of bounds. Alubi chases him to the sideline. I don't know who that was, but we will call that an incomplete pass. Bringing up a big 3rd and 10, a chance to keep Atlanta scoreless on the drive and give our offense the ball with a chance to take a commanding lead. Bijan Robinson makes the catch and breaks the tackle, but we'll stop him short of the sticks at the 38. And now, are they going to try a 55-yard field goal? It looks like it. If we'd gone for it and failed, they'd be out of field goal range right now. As it stands, Koo makes it a 10-9 game. I mean, that's Atlanta. That is another thing Atlanta has going for them, is Koo is one of the best kickers in the league, I think. He's obviously got that star underneath him. As there's Dallas Flowers breaking away once again to the 29-yard line. He is just at the brink of getting a house call, but once again, they kind of get him from behind. Now we got to see if Downs can beat Jesse Bates here. And Bates reads it well. So A.J. Dillon avoids one guy, but that only gets him back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10. And if we're not careful, we're going to be giving them the ball with a chance to score before the half. Got to keep her moving offensively. Richardson play action, nearly a delay of game. We'll check down to Cox. He has to kind of stop his momentum to stay in bounds, and that will allow Atlanta to converge. I was a little late throwing him the ball, I think. And then I called it. Oh, no. I totally got myself in the wrong formation. I don't want 2 tight ends on the field on 3rd and 6, I don't think. They're any good. Let's see how this looks. This is at least a little shotgun formation. No, I think we gotta call timeout. If you don't convert, losing a timeout doesn't mean much. If you do convert, I feel like there should still be plenty of time. Gonna see if I can get Pittman a one-on-one here, but Jesse Bates might come over. No, Pittman one-on-one. Oh my, oh, what the heck is that throw, Richardson? You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. You gotta give your guy a chance. You gotta just give him a chance, and I mean, that's open. That is open in the NFL, and he missed it. He just missed it. 2nd and 7 now. Atlanta at the edge of field goal range once again. And Ritter is sacked. Or no, wait. Brought down, incomplete. I don't know what happened there. I was looking at all the receivers downfield. And the next thing I knew, the play was over. Julius Brent's going to get back. Julian Blackman going to come into the box and lay out Mac Hollins. But they'll call it a first down. I was right there, but I was just put my eyes on Kyle Pitts for a little bit too long, and Hollins got the one-on-one win. And, I mean, we got screwed over on that throw, man. That's open. Yeah, Anthony Richardson's accuracy is causing some problems right now. 2nd and 2, potentially an invitation to take a shot. They'll check down. Rodney Thomas makes the tackle. They call timeout. Plenty of time for Atlanta. It's 2 timeouts, 39 seconds will go a long way, especially when you only need 19 yards. But, I mean, it's a lot of plays in bounds. Bijan Robinson has caught 5 passes so far. And now there's Pitts. He's brought down in bounds. And now they got to hurry up because they're out of timeouts. And I don't really know what kind of coverage I've got here. Rodney Thomas could have picked it off, but he lets London catch the touchdown. Are you kidding me? You're right there. He's right there. I mean, wow. Wow. Atlanta has a 6-point lead. We get the ball at half at least, but man, that is brutal. What a sequence. I mean, they had nothing going to barely convert third down twice. They had that slant route to... They had the slant route that was like just within a yard of getting it. To Mac Hollins. We'll just give to Mawson in this half, I think. All right. Offense started hot, then got stuffed at the goal line, and then threw a dumb pick. And that's pretty much the story of this game. I am feeling this is the best. Oh, I see. Now they get a really good kick coverage. And everything's coming up Atlanta. Maybe not this one. Yeah, wide open. Oh, are you kidding me? Wide open Pittman. And now, oh my heavens. And now they're going to spike it. I guess I'll do like I don't want to. Wow. Okay, well that was one of the dumber successful plays that I've had. I was holding X to throw that football, but before I knew it, Richardson was sacked. I mean, it was just instant. I pressed it to throw instantly, and it's a sack. And I was still holding X after the play was over, so they did a... Now Ryan Kelly hurt for like the 3rd time this year. In a game that our playoff lives could very well depend on. Just getting screwed. Oh, but there's Zach Moss. Oh, and he's brought down from behind. Kind of like what we've had going out of the shotgun stuff. I have these RPOs, but like, I mean, they're just begging us to run with Moss, so I think we'll oblige. I just got to make sure not to press A, because then it'll throw to Cox. He squeezes through the hole, and oh no, now he's hurt. He doesn't look hurt, but he's celebrating just like nothing's wrong, but now A.J. Dillon gonna have to carry a larger workload and try to squeeze in a ball to Pittman. I think I had McKenzie deep. We're gonna put Jake Funk in. Man, I think the defenders got tangled up on Pittman. Yeah, McKenzie was wide open deep because they both ran into Pittman, which coincidentally, like just by accident, kind of prevented that throw that I wanted from being open. Second and 10 as... Wow. Everybody coming at Richardson. He gets it over their head to get 4 yards on that little check down. 3rd and 6 now, a big play. I missed the deep route. That should have been a touchdown if I saw it. Here we go. And oh, Richardson once again misses an open Michael Pittman on 3rd down to cause an interception. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? And now it's going to be a 6-yard gain for Bijan Robinson. Pittman was probably going to be tackled short of the sticks, but what's just so incredibly frustrating, I mean, you have so many more options. You can go for it, or you can punt and pin him back deep, and now they're getting good field position for free. I mean, that's been the turning point in this game. We were up 10-9 with a chance to extend that lead then after we would have converted the 3rd down. Finally, DeForest Buckner makes his presence known, and now they're without Bijan Robinson, so the injuries maybe a two-way street. We've got a lot of players hurt, but now they're missing one too. One of their best. But they're going to get into field goal range once again. And, I mean, coup is just automatic. So, even if you get a stop here, doesn't do much. 3rd and 5. And we're going to leave a guy wide. Thank goodness. Okay, I mean, this is cover 2. Like zone coverage, there's somebody who's assigned defend the flat, and he just like is nowhere even near the flat. I don't know what we're doing, but we get bailed out for it. Atlanta only gets 3, but that's 10 points now off of interceptions that should not have happened. 10 points for Atlanta, and potentially took away 2 drives that would have, been marching on. Flowers to the 28. No Zach Moss. No Ryan Kelly. I can't risk Moss's long-term health because you do need to beat the Houston Texans in Week 18. We don't just need to win today. You need to win those 2 games. There's a long game going on. Is Pittman without a catch today? Dylan will get 2. After that 5-yard run, he's got 1 yard on his last 3 carries. And I just need... Oh, whoops. I need some Jake Funk. And Jake Funk's going to run it because they're only 3 down linemen. Quentin Nelson has got to just get a really nice block on the linebacker. French has to hold his own against the DT. He gets to the 2nd level. Jake Funk will fight his way through Jesse Bates to fall forward. That's a 1st down and then some. First and 10 now for Richardson. Kind of at the edge of field goal range. And we're going to throw to Cox, who's open, but we miss him. Tight window throw. You can't get it done. I don't think Dylan has the speed to get to a toss play. We're going to try a shot. This would be a big time to have Pittman's first catch of the game. 2nd and 10. Play action. Richardson launching deep. Double covered. Pittman incomplete. Avoids the sack. And you're just really thinking about, can we get into field goal range? try to make this a one-score game. Richardson keeps. Richardson with a lane. First down, out of bounds at the 27-yard line. We will live by Richardson and die by Richardson, apparently. I mean, what a polarizing day. Some really good plays. Dylan has not been polarizing. He's been just all bad after the first play. 2nd and 13. Now you're at least in field goal range, and you feel good about that. Should be able to make this a one-score game unless there's another dumb turnover. And once again, I double tap X to slide, which everywhere I've looked online tells me that is the control that does that, but it just doesn't work. I don't know, EA, like, I get there's a million issues with this game and you got a lot of things to fix, but it's just so dumb because, like, it wasn't an issue in previous games. Like, why did we need to make this worse? Why are we downgrading our game? Like, it didn't need to be. I mean, it kind of did. It was hard before, where sometimes you do that, where you'd try to double tap and it would just dive normally rather than slide. But those issues have become 1,000 times more frequent. I've tried so many slides and I don't know. I don't know if the taps need to be spaced further apart or if they need to be closer together or what. But I do know for sure that we're leading this game by 4 points at minimum, if not for those dumb turnovers. And also leading if Younghoe Koo could ever miss a field goal over 50 yards. I mean, that man is just automatic. Like, it's as if I'm still playing as the Vikings. I don't know if you've ever read that stat, but there's just so many stats that talk about it, is kickers perform way, way better against the Vikings than any other team, including other indoor teams. Most notably, they make 71% of field goals over 60 yards, whereas 35 for the rest of the league. Anyway, 3rd and 2. That was a random anecdote. Let's get off the field here. Nope. Bijan Robinson. Just once again, I call cover 2 and nobody covers the flat. I don't get it. I don't know what we're doing. And now they're just going to run this ball. And we're going to go into the 4th quarter losing by 6 while they have the ball near midfield. Or potentially losing by more than... Oh, my heavens. That is an awful angle. That is one of the worst angles I've ever seen. Good Lord. What are we doing? Bijan Robinson into the red zone. And that's a guy that I was not controlling that just decided to... I mean, what are you thinking? I think that was Rodney Thomas. And it's right here where I'm on Leonard. And Thomas just, he goes way too flat, trying to, I don't know what he's even thinking. Like, you're not going to catch Bijan. Oh, my heavens. Man, that was egregious. Now, can somebody actually cover the flat? And can we, there's a tackle. Julian Blackman knows how to pursue. He got that breakout. He's a good player. But, I mean, at this point, you're going to be down 2 scores even if you hold them here. And we drop the pick. I mean, this defense just drops every single interception that's thrown our way. We've caught 4 picks all year. It's ridiculous. 3rd and 6. Come on. Brown. Okay, Ritter puts it really far into the back of the end zone. If it was catchable for the receiver, it would have been interceptable, but as it is, Nobody's ball, so we're only going to be losing by 9. But at some point, we got to get a stop here. Who 5 for 5. The majority of those from over 50. And if we lose this game, we no longer control our own playoff destiny, and we need the 2-win Tennessee Titans to beat the 8-7 Texans. Here we go. Hand off to Funk. And now they're going to flag us for holding because EA hasn't come up with enough ways to screw me over today. I don't know, I probably need to be doing more of these read options. They seem to work pretty well. Case in point, Anthony Richardson gonna get basically, I think that was close to where Funk was, so we're good there. But this offense needs to get something going in a hurry. Dylan in the flat will get a first down. They double covering. Josh Downs makes the catch to the 41-yard line. Inside of 10 minutes, though. Oh, whoops, and I forgot to sub Dylan out again. Second and 6 now. Cox catches it for 4. It's going to be read options. Those read options are just the, I mean, you obviously risk the injury to Richardson is the big downside, but other than that, they're extremely effective plays. Case in point, what a fantastic runner. He shrugs off the tackle and gets us a much needed first down. Josh Downs dropped it. Are you kidding me? Perfect accuracy from Richardson. Finds just a tight window throw. Throws it, and not just like to a tight window, but puts it in a spot where he doesn't have to get hit. And he still drops it. I mean, it's just first and 10 again. I mean, but it's not just about moving the sticks. We got it. Like, we need some big plays. We need something that's going to get us into the end zone. And that's where that, throw to Downs would have helped. But now A.J. Dillon getting tackled in the backfield. All the pistol stuff is pretty much out of the offense. We've been trying to do these shotgun plays to get a more conventional passing game going and try to hit something deep because we don't have all day. There's Isaiah McKenzie. He's had a good game. He has had a good game. 6 for 80. Okay. I feel like this play's got to work. First and 10. I'm going to try the read option with the pitch is Y. And I think... Oh, they're going to call that ineligible man downfield. I threw it too late. I mean, it wouldn't have really... They might decline that, honestly. Yeah, I'll take the extra down. Get an extra play to... Unfortunately, I don't really like our formation here, but I mean, you get an extra down to work with, so I mean, it would be 3rd and 8 if they'd accepted that. If you can't convert here... Oh, wait. I mean, it's not 3rd and 8. They didn't accept that. But if you only get a field goal here, the margins are razor thin. 3rd and 9. Touchdown would be just huge. It'd be a lot closer if Josh Downs could have hung on to that football. Come on. Oh, what a throw to Downs! Richardson threads the needle. Oh, my heavens. An interception there would have pretty much ended our season, but Richardson keeps it alive by getting it over A.J. Terrell. Josh Downs converts it. He might have his second touchdown of the day here. No, I don't like this. We're going to do this. We're going to switch to slants. 1st and goal. Try not to lose that momentum. Richardson, touchdown, Colts! What a drive. What a drive. And a stop and a field goal are all we need to win this game. Assuming the clock works out right. 22-20, Atlanta leads. Think about how good this would be if not for those 2 inaccurate throws that turned into picks. If you win this game, you can pretty much relax next week knowing that only week 18 matters against the Texans. And that helps. Only a 1-yard gain. We're going to save the timeouts. Don't want to score with too much time. I'd rather have those timeouts on offense. Though if they get a first down, we'll have to burn them. Ritter steps up and he is short of the sticks. Oh my heavens, this is a massive 3rd and inches. And they're going to come out empty. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Here we go. This could be the season. 3rd and inches. Ritter, empty formation. He'll fire and it's broken up. He wanted Mac Hollins on the out route. But we get a hand in there. And now we need one more drive out of this offense. 2-minute drill with all the timeouts and a little bit before the 2-minute warning to get 40 yards into field goal range. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're not too worried about the clock, to be honest. You could have too little time, you could have too much. Just tough to tell at this point. And 2nd and 1, that is such a huge run because now we can take this shot. You can go out here and say, hey, I want a big play. You know what? No, I don't. I'm just going to move the sticks. Jake Funk to or not quite to midfield. That was a 45, not the 50. Okay. It's nervous time. Probably 20-ish yards out of field goal range. And A.J. Dillon is brought down from behind again. Let's try the read option. Oh, but they're putting guys on that side. They know I want that. Okay. Good defense there. I was a little bit late on the throw to Cox. Come on. 3rd and 12. Richardson back to pass. He fires. He's got Isaiah McKenzie, but it's knocked away. That was maybe a little late. No. This is probably your season. 4th and 12. Can Anthony Richardson get this done? He's going to fire, and he's going to overthrow Isaiah McKenzie. It was there, and we couldn't get it. And now you're counting on, I guess it wasn't it was maybe just a little late. It's such a tight window, and you don't have a lot of options on, wow. Now you need a miracle. You need a miracle here, or you need the Titans to go into Houston and get a win. I don't buy the fact that they're coming out in 3 receivers, but I just I'm sorry guys, I don't buy that you want to pass this. We're coming down, and we're going to stuff your run. At least we better. Passing would be an interesting option here to try to ice this game, because we'd still have a minute 21. 3rd and 12, they do run it, and we stop him short. Wait, what? They're going for it? All right. All right, Indianapolis, here's your season. 4th and 3. They actually do snap it, and it's incomplete. Ritter throws incomplete. Speed was there. There was just no window to put that ball into. And we've lost our timeouts, but we haven't lost that much in terms of yardage compared to where we were. I'm going to check down to Dylan. And try a little flood concept here. Richardson will throw it away, so that stops the clock. Third and 4. Just really need a first down here. Pittman, looking for his first catch of the day, gets it and gets out of bounds. Or was that his first? Yeah, it was his first. What a big time for it. Now, is there a situation where you think about running this ball, doing a read option? They've been so good. I don't think so. 1st and 10. Here we go. Richardson kind of spun back the wrong way. Kind of more worried about the clock than the downs, so I don't feel like I'm hurt too bad by that. Do we bring in Zach Moss for this, like a key play? Like I have to have it. Hang on. If we go this way and the read option doesn't work, you should be able to get out, and the read option works, you should be able to get out of bounds. But I'm just really hoping that they bite on Jake Funk. And they do. And Anthony Richardson is going to be able... Is that a late hit? Or is that a hold? It is a late hit! It's a late hit on Richardson as he goes out of bounds. And we are at the 28-yard line with no timeouts. The only concern is You know you have to kick it, and they're going to have that icing the kicker, which is really good against users. Josh Downs did not get out of bounds. He did not get out of bounds. Wait, what? It's a fake spike. Richardson back in the end zone, touchdown Colts. I did not want to fake spike that. Oh my heavens, but it works. It works. What a play. What a play to save the season. Anthony Richardson cold-blooded to Moali Cox. And now you don't even have to worry about the field goal. I don't know if he actually got both feet in. They might review this. They don't. So we're going for 2 because this way, if they do somehow score a touchdown, and if we get this and they do somehow score a touchdown, you still have a chance because they could miss the PAT. Is the... Holy cow. But it doesn't work, so now you got to kick off. 4 seconds left. They need a touchdown still. And Patterson, one of the most dangerous returners in NFL history, takes a knee. 4 seconds for Ritter to somehow rewrite this script. And that's your game. That is your game. The Colts will be playing the Houston Texans in Week 18 to decide the division after failing 4th and 12. The Falcons go 4 and out. Richardson leads the drive of his life. The fake spike. Are you kidding me with that? Are you kidding me, Anthony Richardson? I don't care about the 2 interceptions anymore. 100 rushing yards, 245 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, including the game winner, to make sure we don't have to send out Matt Gay. I mean, Isaiah McKenzie had himself a nice day. Michael Pittman made 1 catch, but it was a big one to convert a 3rd down. I mean, Calais Campbell was all over the place on defense. He kept getting TFLs on A.J. Dillon. DeForest Buckner, unusually quiet. Shaquille Leonard, back in a big way, got the sack. E.J. Speed had a nice pass breakup. Koo was just otherworldly. 3 for 3 from 50 plus, 5 for 5 total. I mean, his long was, I think, 58 or so, 57, 55. Holy cow, what a game. We never punted. What a game. What a game. All right. I mean, I'll technically see you all in week 17, but nobody cares about that. I will see you in week 18 to decide this division.